Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeper's Let's Play Graveyard Keeper, episode 14, I think. We're up in the quarry. I wanted to show you kind of where we were quarry-wise. I've created two new zombies. They're nothing too special. I think this is like a 5 and a 6, as far as white skulls go. I'm still not doing any embalming or anything. That's still a little out of the comfort zone, but they're slowly accruing the stone here, and then I've got a stone cutter set up so I can break these large pieces into the pieces that I can hold on my person. So I don't really need a porter going back and forth. I do have a porter station. I've got 3 spots for stone, and you can put marble on these too, but I don't have access to marble yet. And then I've got 2 for the iron ore, which comes out of the caves. For the zombies anyway, it comes out of the caves, but I don't have any zombies for that yet. Anyway, let's do this real quick. I want to make sure I catch Snake before he leaves. I did some dungeon diving and found Snake what he needed. It was the Iron Maidens. Oh no, he's gone! No, come back, Snake! I'll get him next time. But the Iron Maidens show up on level 4, so I didn't have to go too far. I was kind of getting my butt kicked for a while. There's a couple of monsters that kind of swarm you, and it's just super annoying. If you're careful, it's not a problem, but if you look away for a minute, it's over. Alright, let's dump off all my stuff. I did add a couple of trunks. Is this my first piece of gold? Huh, alright. Added a couple of trunks because things were getting a little bit messy. I added one basically just for coal. And then this is my glass stuff. I can go there. I upgraded all the furnaces to level 3, and I made some steel parts for the mortuary, or the morgue. I need this. Something I didn't know about glass, or at least I didn't really understand. So all these go into stuff, so I'll end up using all of these eventually, but you can't sell them directly. The glass and the conical flasks don't actually, you can't sell them directly to anybody. So it's kind of a bummer. I was looking for some easy money, and what I forgot about was Cresvold, the blacksmith, will buy coal. So if you go and you get, what is this? Like 15 slots of coal. You actually only need like 10 slots of coal worth. But the first time you catch him, he had like 18 silver on him. So I took all of his money. And then I came back the next day, or 2 days afterwards, and he only had 4 silver on him. So he's slowly accruing money again. But it was enough to buy the church bonus thing. Nope. There we go. So I added the fridge racks, the fridge pallet. So this is a double-decker, and as long as they're on there, they won't decompose. So this is your pallet. This is the one that you want all the time for everything, and I can just leave him there forever, theoretically. I added 2 embalming table level 2s, which once I get into embalming will be very important. And then this is an upgraded version of the preparation area. This is the same resurrection table. Here in the laboratory, I added, so these are upgraded now. These are the level 2 versions, which are faster. They're not as important once you start getting zombie stuff, but still, it's pretty nice to have upgraded stuff. I added another one of these racks. I got tired of throwing the body parts in 4 different places, so I'm gonna stick them all in the one place now. And then I added the 2 zombie stations. So there's one zombie station that for your alchemy workbench, so you can make stuff. You can have them. You can queue up like, I want to make 50 growth enhancers, and he will just go at it until he runs out of ingredients, and then you can queue them up in different sections. So if he goes to the next thing, etc., etc. And then this is the decomposer, which has 3 different stations in one, which is pretty nice when you get a zombie that can actually do stuff, because he'll just go through, you know, all the stuff that you need to go through, just one after the other. So basically, this becomes non-existent, this becomes non-existent, this one down here you don't need anymore, this one down here you don't really, these 2 you don't really need anymore. Look how fast that was, though. Anyway. Huh, that's odd. Storing it all in the same place. Okay. Otherwise, oh yeah, and then this one. This is the random text generator. And so if you have a zombie here and you basically set him up, he will slowly make one of these things. So the clean paper is not a big deal. That's stupid, but making stories is cool. And then the books, these are experience books. So it's kind of a random thing. You don't know what kind of experience you're going to get out of it, but at the end of it, it's like I think the lowest version is 25, so it's like 25 free experience. Now it takes them like a day and a half to make one, but still, it's pretty great. And I think you can make more than one of them theoretically, as long as you have the pieces. You know, I could queue up 3 of them right there pretty easily. I still need to make a printing press and a desk level 2, but that's not super important right now. I haven't done anything to the basement, the cellar, but I did get some grapes. I don't have enough yet. I need at least 15 grapes to make 1 pail of grape juice, and you can't. You need 2, I think, pails of juice to make 1 thing of wine. Look at us. Do we have enough for... We're getting close. Oh wait, we do. Haha. Take that. This is our first patch of silver grape stuff. It's pretty cool. We're gonna run out of fertilizer here in a bit. I unlocked the technology for the second tier fertilizer, which is the best fertilizer, but I haven't made any of the potions yet. Speaking of potions, let's get this grape thing started and then we'll go visit Clotho. I should have enough for... Yes. This is another thing that's so much easier once you get zombies, because all this is automatic. You just let it happen. Ferdinand's kicking butt. Oh, I did add a couple of racks, a lumber rack, and then an iron ore staging location. So he's keeping the lumber racks full. I'm very, very happy with that. The stone's still slow, but that's new. I can't go to the swamp. Super annoying. Oh wait, I don't even have the thing with me. So what I remembered was that the potion that you're supposed to get for Clotho to get her memory back is just a regular health potion. And we got those in the mines. Or in the mines, in the dungeon. So there's no reason to not just give her the potion. We unlocked half the graveyard, the other half of the graveyard in the last episode, but I did go through and clean it up. The lumber's still in there. It probably won't ever leave completely. It takes forever to move all those logs, right? And there's no reason to, because my racks are full right now. The important thing is that the trees are down so that you can put stuff, graves and other items in those areas. Hello. I'm Clotho, and I remember where I hid my cauldron. So had you given her the cauldron and the ingredients, she would have remembered her stuff and given you health potions. So this is easier for sure. And you're no witcher. Nice. There are I think there's at least 2 pretty strong witcher relations in this game. Alchemist. Salt and health solution. So you can get some stuff from her. She's got a lot of cool stuff, but we're kind of strapped for cash right now. This is where you buy the seedlings for your trees and your bush berries out in the orchard just south of your workshop area. She's got all the powders. We've got most of these already, and we can make theoretically all of these. We do need 10 frogs eventually. I might as well buy those now. And then she's got a ton of the cool potions and stuff. So we're gonna be making all of these eventually. The alkali and acid. Is that this? No, that's rage. There it is. 5 silver. We can come back. It's not worth it. That's the astrologer wanted some acid to clean up the book. So yeah, we're making some of these, all these, eventually. The alkali, the dark elixir, the golden, and the silver. Where's silver? Definitely need the glue for stuff. There it is, silver. Those all go into embalming items, which will be important in a very short time frame. Okay. So now, what day is it? It's Inquisitor Day. We don't have anything for him yet. So yeah, that's a good one. We've got the stuff for the bishop quest. We've got the stuff for the snake stuff, which will eventually lead into Miss Charm's quest. And then we have the stuff for the merchant now. We need to make it though. Not a problem. We know we have the technology. Just gotta go up here to our fancy thingy. Oh, and we need health solution. All the solution stuff comes from here. Not the right kind of solution. That's a life solution. That's an order solution. It's like we don't have 14 different kinds of solutions. This is a life solution as well. Yep. Brains we've already made, so it's definitely not that. That's the life solution. We haven't put fat in here. That's not right. Slowing solution. Well, we're gonna have to study something. So, a life solution. That is what we're looking for, right? Health solution, sorry. I keep getting everything backwards. Carrots, hiccup grass, and cabbage. I think I have some hiccup grass down here. But we have to study first. There it is. I guess it's fitting that you would be using the thing that you that may have caused the curse to fix the curse. Might as well just use all of this. I don't think we use hiccup grass for anything else. You can't put it in. You can't use it for like recipes or anything. You don't eat it for stamina. So, no sense in not using it. Alright, spices. Nope. So the astrologer stuff, I haven't mentioned this before, but the astrologer sells books that are experience books. So like we talked about, hey, you're able to make them on your own with the zombie later. He sells those. They're expensive at this stage, so it's not really worth messing with. But once you get money, you're basically buying out his entire stock every week until you max out your stuff. There's no reason not to, because at that point you've got oodles and oodles of money. It's not even that's part of the pacing issue that I was talking about earlier. Once you've got access to a lot of money, you've got access to a lot of money. And it trivializes any other money-making option you have. It's a good fire sound. It's a great sound effect. Oop. Alright. We have what we need? I think so. Let's go sleep until the bishop shows up. We won't have anything for Miss Charm, but we will have stuff for the merchant and Snake. So we'll probably do some meditation to keep the time frame relatively short. Burial certificate, building permission. Whoops, I don't need that. It is a bummer that if you have a pallet, the bodies just don't go onto the pallet. So you have to physically come down here and move these to the pallet. This guy's pretty good for an early stage body. He's pretty good. This guy's not good enough to keep. I want to say you need at least 8 on your initial body to be able to max them out for your graveyard, at least. Because there's only so much that your embalming can do. It can do a lot, but it's not going to be able to take everything. I have enough room for all of that? I'm carrying all of the quest items. This burns even in rain. So if you haven't noticed, if I use a maggot in one of these, I'm only going to get 2 of these extracts, where if you put a heart in, you get 3. So depending on what you're putting in, you might be getting more out of it. There is a perk that you get called Scientist, I think, Master of Alchemy, and you get an extra whatever anytime you make something. So that's kind of nice. I'm gonna need this in a minute. Did I use all of my faith? Oh, I made 2 zombies, that's why. Okay. Zombies are expensive. And I'm gonna have a bunch of them. It's gonna be great. Even with like low level zombies, like those guys that are in the quarry right now, chipping away at maybe 1 rock a day or something like that. It's not quite that bad, but it's pretty bad. The fact that I don't need to go up there and like maybe once a week means that they will have everything full by the time I care about it. So there are a handful of things that you really want to maximize the efficiency on, but most of the time you can get by with a lot less efficient zombies. It just makes things faster later. So you don't really have to hurt yourself that much early on. Guess what? Yes! Free church upgrade! Well, free. It cost me 12 silver. What a crazy time this is. You'll need to be a rightful citizen? I already am. I didn't bring it to him, but I already bought the rightful citizen papers. So let's just pop back home. I didn't remember what that was for. I also have a town pass, which I think it's merchant related eventually. Or actually, no, I think you can use it, but it's basically, it's impossible to use it. Well, it's complicated. +1 for team, I was right about you. $50 quality and 800 graveyard quality. 800 is okay. 200. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so that's gonna take a lot of work, but it's not impossible for sure. We've got access to some new stuff in here. We can put wall candelabras in. We can put the shrine in. We can put extra confessionals, upgrade our benches. The benches and the stained glass window, the benches specifically require this cloth, which you can only get from the merchant. And then the stained glass windows require this jewelry, which you can make yourself, but it's like a max technology. Where is it? This one. So, I mean, this is the end of the technology tree. So, it's like, I'm not supposed to have this yet. What's wrong with you? Game? Give me a freaking break. So we're probably going to end up buying those once we get the merchant stuff going. Oh right, we have to have a sermon. I think we get a bonus from having a bigger church, but the main thing is that you've got access to more building opportunities. Huh, that's funny. They're not moving. So that didn't change anything. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, the main thing is that we've got access to new stuff. So we'll spend some time working on that. We won't have any updates to his quest for a while. Obviously. We don't get any bodies on Sunday. We won't have anything until Merchant Day. So let's just meditate until Merchant Day. It's a little inefficient, but we're not losing anything. We'll have a body on Monday or Miss Charm Day, but that's hardly the end of the world. We can pop out for that, clean it up, and then get back to the merchant stuff. I would say that the merchant is your key to money. And like I said, once you get access to money, it trivializes a lot of the other stuff because you can just buy things. But and now we've got basically as far as we need on the bishop. We've got access to the big church, so we don't need him for anything for a while. And then Snake is super important because he's involved with basically everybody at some level. It's pretty amazing how he's tied into everybody else. The story is actually very well done as far as, everything affecting everything else. And then the Stranger Sins DLC really builds out the world, so it's a fun thing to learn about for sure. It's amazing how it takes like a full day's worth of stamina to take stuff out of a body. Need to make some more billets. Nope. There we go. All right. Sleep, then merchant, and that'll probably be the end of this episode. Well, no, I really want to get Snake in, because he's kind of important to a lot of other stuff. I've got plenty of grinding I can do, building up the church, building the resources required to make the embalming stuff and the fertilizers. Here, pretty quick, Oh, you know what? We don't have something we need for the merchant. Oh, we need a trade license, which is 20 silver, which we don't have yet. That's okay. We'll do this, we'll do Snake, and then we'll call it an episode. Hey, buddy. Grasshoppers. Gold Star dinners are a pain in the butt. Alright, so this is that jewelry and the cloth I was talking about. I'm tempted to just buy it. Hold on. I think I can make these pretty easily once I get access. So let me just get... I think I need 6 of these. because I think there's only 6 pews. We'll go turn in our burial certificates to make us feel better about all the money we just spent. Hey. Oh, little do you know, my friend. Little do you know. I guess we can go dig up some dirt while we're here. Got a few minutes. Not going to be terribly difficult. This is Gary's stuff. Remember, he told us to dig in dirt piles between the town and the lighthouse. And there's special piles. These are piles that you do not see if you don't have the DLC. Haha. I can sell those to Clotho. Clotho? Clotho? There he is. So now I gotta go buy land, which is expensive, so I'm not gonna do it right away. I do not feel like doing that right away. I am gonna need silver and gold extract at some point. Luckily that thing that we're supposed to be digging up will be there for a long time. Forever. Nobody's coming after it. Alright. In the spirit of time management, I'm going to go meditate until Snick shows up. Pagan blood. I summon the chicken. Kill the scroll vendor. Yeah, sure, Necronomicon, not a big deal. Where'd the chicken go? Alright, I need Royal Stamp. Bam! Just like that. The Lord Servant, Hunchback, Kuko. Cool. And I got some restoration tools. Okay, so he's good until we get the Necronomicon. And the guy that he wants us to hunt down, the Kokol, or whatever, he's around every day. I think that portion of it we can get whenever. We need a trade license. The dinners can wait. That's a special thing, but the trade license is important. So we're gonna spend some time making money and getting ready for the Miss Charms necklace. Is gonna be a while. Maybe. 4-star fish fillets, we need that. Silver pumpkin, that's in process. I'm still not to the level 2 tier stuff with the farmer. I need to be able to get there so I can get some pumpkin seeds from him. I keep thinking it's a girl. It's not a girl. I can talk to Horadric since I've got the stamp now. The big old stamp. I don't have any meat with me, but the important thing is he knows I have a stamp. Taxes, fees, facilitator services. 96,802 gold. Yeah, sure, that'll take me 14 lifetimes. So now I have to talk to Dig. Alright, so we'll probably call it there. I'm gonna try and do some scrounging around and getting some more money. I'll probably sell coal to the blacksmith a couple more times, and the burial certificates will help out quite a bit. Once I get 20 silver for the trade license, that's getting pretty close to the last thing we have to do for money before we have to spend a ton of it. But by then we'll have access to the big merchant money. 86%. So I'm gonna keep working on stuff on my own if I can get this on the table. And I'll build up some quest stuff and then I'll get back with you guys after that. So catch you later.